There was a version of "Fuck You, I'm with Fantagraphics," but for children.
God.
You put it on a baby. Can you imagine bringing your baby, child, or whatever to a playground or one of those places where they congregate? Kindergarten.
Put your kid at that to school.
You know what I mean. You bring all the places where they crawl and shit in the mud or whatever, and everyone's wearing sort of sunflowers and rainbows, and your child is wearing "Fuck you, I'm with Fantagraphics. I support independent comics. I'm 3 years old and I support." Oh, that's my baby. He hates mainstream comics. It's all about the he, she, they said. Fuck. It's all about the he, she, they said bullshit.
The riot started with Limp Bizkit at the last day.
The revolution begins with Limp Bizkit and ends with a rage.
The revolution was tearing down a bunch of scaffolding and starting fires and attacks. Yeah, great stuff.
Well, look, that's the thing. Young people are angry.
Yeah.
Right? They listen to Limp Bizkit, they tear the scaffolding, it's done. These days, the young people are angry, but there's no Limp Bizkit, there's no scaffolding. What do? They go online. That's the problem. We need Limp Bizkit back.
We need it back?
Limper than ever.
We're gonna edit that right out, but hold on, let's do the annotated Limp Bizkit. What's that? What's that song called?
Break Stuff.
Is that Break Stuff lyrics?
I think so.
Is it by the artist Alex G? Break
I
Stuff.
don't know.
No, that's Break.
I like the idea of going to a therapist and being like, "Well, how was your day?" It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up.
Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to
and
justify.
you just start rapping at each other. My patient, you are cured.
No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No wonder there were school shootings. You know what a hit list is. It's a list of people you want to kill.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so, and we were...
Welcome to America.
I think it was more just like we'd seen too many action films.
Sure.
Or, we just had, we drew very violent comics, and I think it was just a lot of pent-up aggression by a bunch of beta males. I was, believe it or not, maybe a bit of a geek when I was growing up.
Look at you now.
Yeah, I know. And look at me now. Oh, my God. Such a stud. But I was doing that with my two friends, and we were passing this note back and forth. And, I had, other students that we disliked, and we weren't going to kill anyone. We were, we didn't have access to firearms, and we were total pussies. We weren't going to do anything. It had other things. We had teachers on there, which was really good, but also had Super Mario and bullshit on it. It was just everything we disliked at the time. And you also remember this is it was 99, and so we did this, and the teacher picked it up. She saw us passing a note. All students did at the time, which was verboten, especially in history class. And we fucking hated this teacher. She asked for it. My friend tried to eat it because he was like, "Oh shit, we're in big trouble." She looked at it and she didn't find it funny. She immediately gave it to the principal. But at the time, there had never been a school shooting.
Really?
So she gave it to the principal. We got called to the office, and my friends and I were also, by the way, straight A students. And so we were just we're so sorry. It was a stupid joke that went too far, and the principal liked us, and she was, again. 2 days later, Columbine happened.
Coincidence? Yes.
I think it was something in the air. Oh, also, my friend, I won't name him, but he took complete blame when we got called to the office. He was like, "It was my idea," and what a mensch,
maximum respect to whoever
falling
that
on
is.
the sword for it.
Well, you should
Still
be.
friends with
He's
him.
a better
Great
man
guy.
than you are.
No, I would not take complete the blame. Are you kidding me?
I remember
I had a
in
future,
a
man.
literature class.
Well, anyway, Columbine
Okay,
happened,
fine.
and he almost got expelled. That's the story.
That's it? All right, are you
They
done?
called the police. The police came, and he almost got expelled, and that's it. That's the end of my story. Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
Roman.
Uh,
What was so important that you had to interrupt my
Well,
cool story about
I
Columbine?
was in a literature class. We were going through Dead Souls by Nikolai Gogol, a book that you still haven't read, I imagine. And the teacher kind of forced us to make notes on the margins of the book. She thought it would be good practice to sort of write little notes, like this refers to this character. And I wrote little, usually just letters that refer to various characters, like Sobakevich and whatever. And at some point she was hovering over me and she was looking at the book. She looked at it and she pointed at one of the letters and she says, "Why did you draw this in the book?" And I said, "Well, just, to help me navigate the narrative." And then she paused and she held the book up to the rest of the class. And then she said triumphantly, "And pray tell me, how does a giant penis help you navigate the narrative of Nikolai Gogol's Dead Souls?" And I said, actually, it's the letter F, which in Russian, it looks like the Greek F. It looks like a penis, fine. And it was just hastily drawn by a child. And honestly, it really did not look like a penis. I remember showing it around the class and being like, "Does this look like a penis?" Not really, it's very thin. The shaft was not protruding in any way. It was just an F. But that was quite an odd moment in my life.
It also says something about the teacher,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go down that road, but yes.
I don't want to.
But I mean, I later, like now as an adult, I actually feel really bad for her. Well, because she kind of had this idea that she's going to humiliate a child, and then she herself, as an adult, was humiliated by children for being so sex obsessed that she would see dicks in Dead Souls. A very unsexy book, by the way.
Well, what a noble pursuit!
Yeah,
to
I
humiliate
mean,
a
but that's
child.
Russian school. That's most of it.
Oompa Loompa, nobody knows. Brian Walker don't want to go. I'm out. Triggered, chocolate fountain. Turn my stomach.
Get the shit together.